Yes, I did have a weird set of limited time game modes ending when I logged into Snap after the patch. Had the same experience, like ones that weren't currently up. Did the thing. Umbral wanted to talk to Sergio. Go to the hub to complete. Before we dive into this, just I know there's people here that haven't seen this before, but like to give you a baseline of like what this looks like for crafting stuff. This is one of my bases where we have factories for power plants and some gear stuff set up. App, you have a bunch of different bases, and you set up mines like out in the wilderness to grab you minerals and stuff that then pipe into your depot that you then set up on belts to follow through different formulas to pipe configuration and belts. And like all of these, for example, these ones here, along with all of these over here, are feeding a variety of resources in the right formula into this one to produce this Buck A capsule as a resource that we both sell for other resources and do stuff like that. All right, let's take a look at what Umbral looks like here. I'm curious to see if my level 80 characters can go through the higher difficulty setting on it. Or if we'll need to grind people up to 90 to be able to get through. At a minimum, I imagine we're going to be able to clear the base difficulty. Oh, we stumbled through up here the other day, and it felt like this should have been used for something. So, not surprised to see that being used now. View event, the Forsaken Land, and then second part is coming soon.
Endfield crisis team, ready for action.
Let's do this group. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I believe the combats are timed too, so you can't just be surviving. So the combat in this game... Oh, I want to be on this operator, actually. So, like a lot of these team-building RPGs, you've got squads of 4. But unlike some of the other ones, in this one, all of your characters are out fighting at the same time, and then which one you're controlling changes as you go through. And there's 2 dogs left here. So there's gonna be one big one spotted here at the end. I can hit my combo skill on it. Nice. Let's drop her ult down. Alright, we dodged the first one. Pseudo Pally, thank you for the 5.5 years. Appreciate that. Ooh, did not dodge the second one. See, summoning smaller mobs, it looks like, here, too. Ooh, missed the dodge on that one. disrupted out of my skill shot there. It's unfortunate.
Yes, which handle crush.
There's no point working overtime on her heals while I continually miss these dodges.
That was close. Still.
Anyone else in the stream lagging a little bit? It doesn't look like I'm dropping any frames here. So recommended for regular is 60 and agony is 90. Let's get the first clear.
Around. We're definitely catching something.
Let's use the lightning team for the first clear. I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't know if the team with no healers is gonna be good enough for the ones where we don't have the tacticals. The held healing items don't work inside of agony mode.
We'll end this fight easily. All variables within estimate. Like wind and thunder we gave
Woo! They all disappeared on her big skill pull there. It's nice. What are the rewards for this mode? There are some of the pull currency and then some character development rewards as well.
You can't escape this.
What game is this? This is Arknights Endfield. Is an open world anime RPG that released on PC, mobile, and PlayStation at the end of last month. Yeah, pretty standard endgame rewards. Does it reset monthly, weekly, or not at all? I don't know. That's a good question. It definitely resets. And there's a set of rewards in it that are limited time, that reset periodically. Let's see if there's a timer around here somewhere. First clear. I don't see. Event in progress. Nice one to look it up. Yeah, it's been a ton of fun. We did a couple of sponsored things for them to start, and I've just kind of been hooked in playing since. There's someone that wants to check the game out. I do have a link that you could use to grab it from. That was from when we did a sponsored segment at the end of last month. Lets them know they're still getting residuals on it, which is nice. Or there's a 27-day timer on this page. Oh, there is. Okay, maybe these are the limited time bits here on the side. Solid amount of character upgrade materials in there. Do the last one.
Accounted for. The team.
I wonder if our characters are full. I think they're still feeling out the waters of what they want to do. Absolutely.
end this fight easily.
Monthly makes sense. So technically, we are. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, they jump out. But, like, the steam hurts us, so. Woo! We hit the dodge. Oh, I accidentally died. Oh no! Shit! They grabbed my buddy. Oh, we're panicking, pushing buttons. It's not good. It's not a good scene. Woo! You think the other one jumps down after we kill this one? I assume that's the case. Alright, let's push our buttons appropriately and kill this one. Oh, he jumps back. And then he keeps attacking. Got it. Oh, and he jumps out of Gilberto's ult circle here too.
From the storms, it came.
Yeah, they both healed back up there.
Being must endure hard.
Okay, there actually wasn't a timer on the base clear there. I think in the preview I saw a 10-minute timer on the more difficult mode. Let's fire that up and see how it goes. I would bet my lightning team's gonna get beat up in here. I want to try them first though.
The weather is so lovely.
There was a 10-minute timer in the top left corner. Oh, there was, and I missed it. Okay. You mentioned Jim wasn't required in the last deck, but replaced with a different disruptive one drop. Yeah, Iceman for sure. Tricky-able. Yeah, no sub-objectives. This is a purely combat-based challenge. Alright, so it'll be very important that we hit our dodges in here whenever possible. This should finish this door. Nice. Okay. Oh, I either missed it or these people weren't present in the last one. One of the two. The hit stops in this game are very satisfying. Yeah, I agree. The combat is very fluid in a way that's fun. Our lack of healing is gonna catch up with us here, though. Oh yeah, everybody died. Does the... Are we just taking damage? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't realize that. It's just, you just take damage over time. So you need to clear it faster or have sustained. The mist deals constant damage. Okay. So we either need bigger numbers to do that faster or a team that has sustain baked into it. Which, honestly, it might just be as simple as we could sub Ardelia into that team.
Well, Endman. Seems like fate brought you right to me.
Ardelia for Gilberta. I think I want to sub Arknight rather than
I feel
Gilberta.
much safer when Professor's here with me.
We can try. I like the Gilberta's grouping is really useful. And she does also provide a little bit of healing in these situations where there's more than one character. That was a really good opener there. Oh, and Ardelia's taken some big hits of damage. Probably want to grab some sheep here for them. Oh, and that's interesting too, because the mist hits your sub operators, which changes the dynamic of this game mode a ton compared to the open world combat, because a lot of the times in the open world combat, your other operators aren't taking damage. It's largely just your actively controlled operators that are taking the damage. So that'll be another way, at least with this mist, the way that it differs. Healing on your main operator heals your sub operators, one of the stage's mechanics, so that's interesting. Ardelia and what's her name together, Gilberta, they trigger a lot of what's her name's combo skill, which is nice. The sheep, when we drop them on the ground, heal us when we pick them up. Oh, the counter for remaining enemies is actually behind my head. Good call. I'll fix that here in a second. There's this one, and then there's the big one at the end here, which I'm hopefully going to have these lances on the table for. Yeah. So he's gonna spawn. Then we'll drop this, and then we'll pull these through immediately, which gave us some damage, but not nearly as much as I'd have hoped for. All right, so this is the last dork. All of the sheep, please. Ow. And the little doggos here don't count towards the enemy count. Woo, we are jammed into the corner here. Oh my god, my final strike missed there. That's so unfortunate. Oh shit. And I wasn't watching my other operator's HP. And who died? Gilberta died? Shit. Oh, I think we're cooked. Drop a couple of sheep here, but I don't know if they're gonna heal us enough. Yeah, I'm kind of spending all of my skill points trying to stay alive, which is not conducive. Oh, we staggered him. All right, there's one alt. All right, Ardelia's alt probably drops enough sheep for us to get everybody back to full at least. Spend skill points healing our friends.
Sterilize this area.
All right, he's half. We've got 4 minutes left. I should probably go farm some XP mats on my what's it called for today to make some of these characters' numbers a little bit bigger. But 2, I should. Yeah, I'm gonna let's exit. I'm gonna push some of my characters' points up here real quick, and then I'll watch. I need to remember to watch the hit points better, so that way Gilberta doesn't die. I just got to the point in this game where I built my base in Wuling, and this game is crazy huge. Yeah, and it's only gonna get bigger. It's kind of the crazy part. All right, so because a bunch of these characters, I've got numbers to push up more on them. So I want. What do I want to do here? Oh, we got some points for these too from those upgrade materials. Sweet, we have 32. I lost all my 50/50s to Ardelia, and she's P3 potential now. How cooked is my account? I think my Ardelia is P3 or P4 actually. And honestly, the extra, she's a very good character, so I think you're in a fine spot, gamer. What's my Ardelia's potential at here? Yeah, my Ardelia is also P3. Did using food buffs before the event carryover? I would be shocked if that was the case.
Operator prototype.
I don't have food crafted to test it, but I would be absolutely shocked if food buffs carried over. All right, I want you. I want you. I've got 242. Plus I've got, how many refills do I have? I got 5? Oh, baby. Plus I like spewing on these. All right. I've been spending 2 origami a day, which is the premium currency, to farm more of these.
The team is ready for the mission.
I don't need her in here. Although maybe I should get used to just playing her so I know what buttons to push. Maybe I should get used to playing her so I know what buttons to push.
Professor's here with.
I feel for the damage. Yeah, that's a big thing too. It's not like there's like PvP in this game where you're like trying to keep up with the Joneses and like if you don't have characters at the right level, some whale's gonna come beat you down. Like literally the only thing having better characters is going to do is enable you to do the little bit of combat like that end game mode I was just doing a bit easier and cleaner. It's like literally the only difference in a game like this. It's not like Marvel Snap or Raid Shadow Legends where you need to keep up with the Joneses.
Let's flip the world! Sterilize this area! Another gentle tide! Don't blink!
It's still a pretty quick clear, all things considered. Run through a couple of these. Ooh, we're authority level 55. We're such a big deal.
Where are we headed?
All right.
I can't believe how far I've come. Home in those days feel like they're worlds away now.
All right. I don't know that I'm gonna put her main attack up one more. I think I want to level some of Perlica's here. Give her 15 extra points of intellect. I think we're gonna push all these up as good as we can. Oh, you know who I want to do? I want to get her. I want to get her alt to the top level, I think, because it lets it scale the damage multiplier. That's what I would like to do. Where are her skills at? Her skills are all rank 7. That's probably good enough for now. She's just the healer.
We'll end this fight easily. And I was
She's just the healer. Listen, chat, the healers are important, but their skill levels are a little bit less important than the DPSs. Oh my goodness, he was positioned in the wrong spot for those to pull through. Embarrassing. Alright, killed him that time. Took much longer than it should have. Oh, I don't have any other double usage things. That's annoying. Clear them 17 at a time.
Am I looking all...
Looky here.
Does that get her top level 1 done? It does.
Got a few tips
15.
to get a better view of the road. Broaden
And
your horizons.
then
Learn from the experience.
want to get that one tabbed up and then probably the rest into Perlica.
Engaging. Stay safe.
Incoming! Bad news!
Cozy up with gravity!
Oh, he jumped out of before she could do her thing. Sad. Wow, I'm really surprised he lived that.
Am I looking all prepped? Looky looky here. The flying mist.
Alright, I'm leaving her other two skills at 6 for now, I think.
Broaden your horizon. Prepped and ready to go.
And on Perlica, can get both of these to 7. These take 8 to upgrade, so I do one more run of this to get 2 of these to 8, and then I think we'll try the end game mode again and make sure we don't let our 4th support character die.
Engaging. Stay safe. All barriers within
Gilberta grouping everybody up to start here.
Cozy up.
Feels real good.
Target locked. Fire.
Every ult in the game. Ardelia, someone was asking about having high potential on Ardelia earlier. That's why she makes so many sheep when she ults, because I have high potential on her. It's very, very funny. Excellent. Sheep meteor swarm. That is essentially what she does, yep. Alright, we take a pause for the cause, let some adverts roll. I'll tap that on Twitch, and then we'll dive on into Umbral Body with the Lightning team with the healer and see how it goes. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you enjoy the content, tap the like button while you're chilling. We're jamming some Arknights for a little bit this afternoon, checking out their new endgame mode, and then Snap's going to be dropping their Grand Arena at rollover, so we're going to kick back over to that once that goes live. If you enjoy the Arknights Endfield stuff and want to watch some of my direct-to-YouTube stuff, we've got an Endfield YouTube channel, Hooglandia Endfield, and you give that a sub over there. We've been doing character reviews and guides and things like that, and other game news updates for this one. Cleared a bunch of stuff. The random extra boxes at the end of the pass seem to consistently have very reasonable stuff in it. Happy with that. I already did that. I want to upgrade
Operator Protocol.
2 of her skills, I think.
Now I would just
I think
need
it's
to
just
tune
these
this
2.
to maximize the spoils of our victories.
Oh, we got even more of them for what's it called earlier? Well, that's nice. All right, let's just do all of them to 8 then.
Now I would just need to tune this to maximize the spoils of our victories.
I just figured out I had a somewhat large Iridium deficit because my power kept dipping. Yep. Basically, anytime you adjust anything in your base, you want to check your AIC report after and just make sure you're not drawing too much. Do we talk to this person to go back into the Umbral Monument? Or no? Is it just from the... It's just from the events tab, maybe? Alright, yeah, we just do it from here. Oh, yeah, the mist deals continuous damage to all operators. And the controlled operator receives HP treatment. Others get 50% as much. Tacticals cannot be used. Enemies cannot move, but they are harder to interrupt and attack continuously. Each enemy's attack increases a much faster rate. Oh, okay. So there are different ones. It tells you what their mechanics are over here. Imagine reading shit.
Don't blink or I might just disappear on you.
Alright, I moved my picture down so you should be able to see the enemies remaining over my head. Perfect. pull through there on her skill. Now make sure to drop the sheep periodically to keep the fam's life up. Push the wrong button there. Meant to use her ultimate and accidentally use the skill instead. Oh, does her ultimate not apply lightning? That's interesting. I assumed that it would, but it's good to know. Gilberta's at half in the background, so let's make sure we do the sheep meteor before that becomes a problem. The dodgy characters are very annoying. Try and grab them up here. Gilberta is very nice for holding them still. Our character's HP is doing pretty okay here. Alright, what's her name? It's starting to take hits again. Let's get the sheep down. Make sure that she stays up. Shit. I don't have a skill point. Nope. Ah, damn it. I just got it too. Thing I like about this event that etching mode doesn't require you to full clear agony mode, so only basically agony mode for Trid Metal. I don't know what do you mean by that? This event, Etching Monument, doesn't require you to fully clear agony mode. There are extra rewards for fully clearing the agony mode. For what it's worth. We'll try the Alesh team. That one has a little bit more healing cooked into it. I might be able to get there on that one with better button pressing.
Must, Professor. I'll do everything.
Snow point's very better for keeping people alive.
I'm no good in long battles.
First one of those is gone. Running around instead of attacking means no final strikes, means you're not getting skill points for doing it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, game mechanics encourage you not to run around in circles to try and collect skill points. It's a good thing overall. one of those things you need to manage it and keep your characters alive before you get to that point instead of long after. Very important that we hit what's his name's snow points usage at every opportunity. Always healing to the most of our ability.
Oh, enjoy your snack. Death Switch handle crush.
One more of these. And the big idiot. Flesh is almost dead. I really need Snow Point to get back up. Yeah, oof. I think we're probably gonna need to put people up at 90 to get through these dorks. It's also possible that Ardelia is better than Snow Point. I've played her on the back part of this team too. It could also be a team that wants just like more sustain. I haven't pushed buttons with these people at all yet, but it's got the two DPSs are better built than one of the other teams. I don't know exactly what we're doing with rotations here, but let's poke at it and see how it goes.
We'll end this fight easily.
They can't handle my lance.
He pulls in those rewards. I don't know actually. I haven't looked at what the specifics of the rewards are. Keep the sheep down so everybody stays healthy. some sheep here so most everybody can be full before we get to the last guy. I was probably a little early on that. A better job keeping everybody alive. Got what, 6 minutes left here? Almost got what's his name's ult up here again, and Ardelia's ult is available. Alright, here's his. Sounds great. The sheep meteor storm comment from Duck is just such an apt description of like what's going on with that when that animation happens. Alright, we got hit too many times. No! The boss doesn't seem to hit that hard. The fog seems to be what's getting us most of the time. Yeah, I think so. And the fog is mostly like the time killer, right? Like you basically need to be chunking through the boss significantly faster than what we're able to do at the moment. Which this is probably come back later rewards. Yeah, okay, people asking for specifics about the rewards. Yeah, all of these are just character progression rewards, right? Like there's no direct pulls and there's no the Ouroborals or whatever they're called in there. And that's pretty typical of these types of endgame modes in these games, which I think is good design overall because it keeps the pressure off from people who like want to take the game a little bit more casually and light from feeling like they're obligated to get through the content and feeling like they're put out. Because one of the things you often hear people talk about in free-to-play games, especially competitive ones. They're like, oh, why don't they just give us more stuff everywhere? And it's like, well, every reward you stack up in these various games makes people feel compelled like they have to have it or they can't keep up. And the more you put in there, people eventually start to check out. They're like, oh, I just can't do it. Let's try the second one and see how it goes.
Engaging. Stay safe, team. We'll see this through.
I get tired of events and other gacha games where if you miss a lot, you can't finish it in 1 to 2 weeks time. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what's her name is really funny here, where they're all stationary for part of how the event works. So Gilberta just pulls them all right on up there and grabs all of them. And then she can pull all the beams right through. Okay. That's very clearly designed to be good for Gilberta, because she's something that'll be relatively common in these types of games too, is that your whatever character is currently on the limited time pull will tend to be good into whatever the limited time combat is. They'll set it up so it works well with them. All right, bye friends. Oh no, I need a skill point. Hold on. All right, now bye friends. Yeah, they're gone. All right, cool. Time for a sheep comment. We're getting a little bit low, Chad. It's time for a sheep comment. Collect the sheep before they go away. That's a lot of damages. Yep. We are definitely dead when she dies. Yeah, the worms are tough. That's one of those. Gotta manage the skill points better as we head on into those. So I can make sure I, one, hit my dodges, and then two, when I don't hit my dodges, be able to let's try that one more time.
Watch your step, people.
Let's show them what we got.
What I should do is make sure I save skill points, or make sure I save Ardelia's ult for the worms at the end. Oh, that's an interesting thought. Against the worms, use one of the ranged controllers because it'll be easier to trigger final strikes while dodging. That's a good suggestion.
Incoming bad news.
Sterilize this area! Let's flip the world!
Incoming bad news.
Alright, after these two, we've got the worms coming up. Nope. Alright, yeah, I think my teams are probably just not built enough, which I don't think surprises me. Like, none of my characters are up into 90. It's probably, at a minimum, gonna want characters up into the 90s to push through that. There's extra three more layers of skills. There's 28 days in that mode to be able to work through it. So that's a lot of time to be able to build folks up. And we cleared all the base ones, right? And that's the big thing, like talking about which ones turned into character pulls. So what, there was 450, 600, 1200. So a couple of pulls worth of currency in there. Oh, it says there's a part 2 coming soon. Do we think part 2 hits before the 28-day timer is done and there's a second backside to it? That's what that looks like. That implies to me, yeah. Maybe I'll do a new one every 2 weeks with the older ones rotating out eventually. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I would assume the overall time is similar to the battle pass. They'll have it rotate through on that, and in the future, it'll launch as the battle pass goes up. Oh, hey, look, they fixed the bug accepting friends with the controller in this patch. Bug fixes in my game?
Ready for a really
It's
long
exciting.
trip?
Oh, wait, did I not
Hi,
save?
Edwin.
You get a character with hand cannons for the mission.
So lovely today.
You. A team assignment. Capito. I'll do what needs to be done.
All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission. Heading towards our next destination?
Speaking of full currency, Token! Welcome to Hoaglandia's latest Shillionaire. Thanks for watching so much over the last year and more. Make sure the trickle-down economy stays in action. Tag me in the general channel on the Discord server and access to Beverly Shills, and we'll get you right on in there. Our next Shillionaire will only have to spend 999,664 shillings. It took me 3 years, but I am here. Good to have you here. What do we have over here? Oh, it gave us some of these. It's become so much more affordable. That's why it only took Token 3 years instead of 4. Long time coming. So now I gotta decide, who do I want to be my first round of characters I push up to 90 to try and push through that content.
Where are we headed?
Or who are the first ones I want to push the skills up? Someone mentioned some of the skills on these characters, they get cooldown increases or decreases at some of the higher levels. Oh yeah, this one, very, very nominal, but like this one gives extra SP recovery for each point you put into it. Yeah. Oh, this one gives extra SP recovery as well, huh? SP recovery by consuming affliction stacks. That's interesting. How do I... Yeah, that's five more per. Yeah, that makes him markedly better. Yeah, plus 5's a lot more than +1, so that's probably the priority there. This is more SP recovery as well. Is there a way to see more than one upgrade? I don't think so in client. I have to imagine there's community sites that like group that up, that info up. But yeah, like that makes him markedly better. Someone in chat said his combo is down to 8 seconds at M3. Yeah, that's real good. It's like, what about her? I feel like I'm remiss to upgrade skills on the lower star characters, depending on what they look like. This is damage and also extra physical susceptibility. This one's just damage. This one's more stagger and more damage. Alesh might be my first 90, honestly. I like his mechanics. These are mostly just bigger numbers, but I think that makes sense. Oh, I should check Porg as well. He has SP recovery. I bet he gets more SP recovery with his extra levels also.
Let's go over the battle plan once more.
So, what's our Pog champion look like? Apart from your main DPS, I think most characters don't need more than 1 or 2 abilities fully leveled. Yeah, that would make sense. SP recovery. You know, the SP recovery actually doesn't move on him for this, huh? That's the same for his, is this one? How about this one? This one gives bonus at consuming more vulnerability stacks. So when you get to 2 plus, it's 5 extra. And a whole bar is 100 skill points, right? The way it builds up, so 5 is gets you 1/20th of the way there faster. Looking at all those, I feel like it's probably a Lesh to start.
Where are we headed?
I really like the way his mechanics work.
Visibility's good. Perfect weather for snowboarding.
I can't imagine you ever M3 basic attacks on characters we have right now. I mean, at the very least, it's lowest priority. Long terms in terms of, like, number of damage output you're getting on the characters you're playing, like, you absolutely want to give every bit of the buffalo in all those instances, but yeah. So I actually haven't looked at what it takes to promote to 90. What do you need? Besides 100k T-bills, that's so many T-bills. Oh, these are from the other protocol spaces. Okay. I have a couple of sanity restores.
I'll do everything I can to help.
I can't decide if I like Pog or LaFang better in these teams. Pog giving extra SP back is nice.
Time to keep my eye peeled. Have fun being the best.
One big mama that comes out at the end if I recall correctly. Yep. Oh, this is the guy from the what's it called space from the Umbral monument.
see. What the?
Man, that only gets us 6. I think we needed 20 of those to push an idea. All right. Well, I think I have my focus. I think I'm going to work on Alesh plus probably Paw Grand Chick up to 90 before we try and dive on in there again.
Let's go.
I think is the plan. And then
Let's go over the battle plan
does he take the
once more.
same promotion materials or different ones? Okay, so it's that promotion material for all of them. Check your valuables right of crates you can open. Oh, you're totally right. I do have crates of those. What if I need to save those for the next boss? What if I need to save those for the next boss? All right, so each of these has 2 of those in it. Good chat. Chat's so smart.
Empty wallet. Go, go.
Lavatade's the only level 90 I have so far. Curious to see how they shake out in this mode. Yep. Yeah, what's it called? Yvonne is also going to... Oh, where do you get this resource from? What is gift operator onboarding? I feel like I had 0 of those for forever. It's extra currency you get from pulls. Is there something specific that triggers it? That triggers it in pulls? Anytime you pull, oh. 6-star operator duplicates. Oh, it's from dupes. These are from duplicates. Got it. Okay.
Why are you looking happier than me? I thought this is my promotion. Okay then, let's celebrate at the Churrascaria. I only want the best barbecue cuts, and you're picking up the check.
Okay, and I want to do this skill first because it gets +5 for consuming stacks, or is this only getting +1? Well, that triggers a little bit more. We'll probably do both of them eventually. And then I'm gonna run out of T-bills again. And I'm gonna need these as well. We've got plenty of the Mark of Perseverance to start. These are 24k per mastery on them. So I think I'm gonna put this one was very minimal on the extra. This is 3 extra. Oh, this one's 5 extra too. But that's the alt, and the alt does it a little bit less. We can also put on his gear. Have I pushed his gear up at all? Yeah, like his gear doesn't have any mastery on the gear. Pogs. Pogs gear doesn't have any yet either. It's probably my next one is Pogs gear for damage. It's just straight physical bonus damage. Admiral's gonna run on the Twitch side. Gamers, we're gonna chill in anime land. Gearing some characters up here for another 15-20 minutes or so, then we'll kick back on over to the Snapple app side, I think, for the what's that called this afternoon. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Grand Arena is the what's it called.
I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Don't wake me unless something really big.
We did not do any of our stock redistribution today. Our -29, that's not particularly exciting. Yeah, we haven't etched weapons yet either. And etching weapons is a big value boost. The extra numbers on your weapons turn into a lot of extra attack, and attack very directly translates to damage in this game. After the Marvel stat patch, the game on mobile is really bad. Yeah, unironically, what's the word I'm searching for? It is, it's very, very bad that the stability's been going backwards with every patch. Making the game more stable on mobile really needs to be a priority for them. And I mean, I don't know that it's not a priority, but they're failing at accomplishing it being a priority. They're failing at accomplishing it. Ooh, minus 50%. What are my friends' prices? $338. Oh yeah, all of them, please. All of them, please. I think part of it is that the game separately re-downloads assets when you log in with every time you play on mobile. Uh-oh. Yeah, that could be it. You have bad performance while that's going on. I'd believe that. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna 90 Alesh and 90 Pogranchik. And I'm gonna 90 their weapons as well, I think is my game plan. And then once that's probably gonna take me a week or so to do, even with spewing on extra Iridium. So we'll have to revisit once we get a chance to do all that. Oh hey, we promoted operator to E4. Now there's etching essences here as well. What is etching essence? How do you do this? Is this the you get matching ones to try and increase their stats? Am I remembering that correctly? Any gold could try to increase the stat. Okay. So I just click this. And it made it better? No, it failed? Is that what that noise meant? That noise meant to fail. And you could only, oh, successfully etch. That's fucking rude. Okay, so that time it happened. So now that's a +3. Got it. I accept. Failures give you a currency that can guarantee a success. Oh, that's what that other stuff was in the back, is a pity mechanic, basically. Tune a weapon to T4. I don't think it's his weapon. I think it's probably Paw Grandchick's weapon. Oh, hey, look, I have everything I need except T-bills to do that. All right, hold on. I think I can buy T-bills from here. I don't want to go completely broke, but...
Let's go over the
And does it actually increase the weapon's base attack when I do this, or is it just the first step? Just increases the maximum at the top. Alright, well, I mean... It increases the base level of some of the weapon skills. Okay. Oh, and that was the last of those. I suppose that makes sense. Getting things up to 90 is the tippy top of it. It raises the cap so you can use higher quality etch essences. Okay. Oh, you know, if I'm gonna be pushing people up to 90, I probably want to change this production cabin to these ones. Probably the case.
Originally a more carved.
It's probably a bit less important that I put Alesh's weapon to... Alesh's weapon to 90. Thank you. I also wonder if this is even the ideal weapon on him. Part of me wants to put... Part of me wants to shove Grand Vision back on him. Because this gives extra cryo damage taken, but the team's largely dealing physical that he's on. Although this probably makes sense. I think you probably play Alesh with Yvonne when she drops. They're probably not 90ing that, but we'll work on his skills. Yeah, so this doesn't even take him all the way to 90. It uses every bit of extra operator XP we have, and it takes more T-bills than I currently have on my person. Oh, we got some more of those. Fill this with sanity converted into sanity essence. What does that mean? Oh, this is like a condensed resin. I understand. This is like a crystal fly to make a condensed resin. I understand. For if you're not spending your sanity. The T-bill bottleneck is real. Well, it's not just a T-bill bottleneck. It's just like an all sanity resources bottleneck, right? Because like I need to level skills and weapons and the character, and they technically all require T-bills, but they all require a lot of different things that like need your sanity to farm. So like for these, I'm gonna need more of these, which I think we could get out of those boxes. So we're probably not farming these for a little bit, but like I need a bunch more of these in order to push these up, and then you're gonna need T-bills on top of it to boot. Which honestly, being able to buy T-bills from the Valley 4 stock exchange is like the #1 reason to keep doing economy stuff in that area, because there's all of those T-bills in there. Before we go, are all of these back yet? Next job refresh in 14 minutes. Okay, so I can wait for this last one to refresh so that I can just bag all 3 of these out tomorrow. It's probably the plan. All right, I feel like we've hit and done everything I could do in this game for now. We could walk around and do some more exploration. My lovely wife just dropped me some leftovers to eat that I want to eat while they're warm, so I think we're gonna kick on over back to Snap-a-Lapping. Remember something like 85 will let you get the whole team up instead of just a couple of characters. Then I need to see what numbers change per level. Yeah, I think actually putting the characters fully to 90 is less of a big deal. Like I think there's a good chance that I actually just leave Alesh at 80-90, because the main reason I wanted to push him up is so I can level his skills to get more skill point refunds on them. And I think Pogranchik is probably the character that I will actually push up. So like I'm gonna 90-90 his weapon, and I'm gonna put some of his damage skills up, and I think we'll 90 him as well. But he's like probably dealing the bulk of the damage on the team. Like Alesh is doing some too. Like all 3 of the characters deal some damage, but Pog's probably doing the most.
What a beautiful
You can even see, even with his weapon at 85 out of 90, and like not having refines on his ability yet, his attack here. Oh, you actually can't see because it's behind my head. I'm bad at remembering that. So he's got 3,500 attack even without his weapon going to 90 yet, compared to Alesh's 2,600 or Estelle's 2,400. And attack very directly scales damage in this game.
Let's go over the battle plan once more.
So I wanna put Alesh's, honestly probably all 3 of his non-primary attack skills all the way up to M3 so we can max out on the skill point refunds that they give. And then I'll probably put him to 90-90 and his sword to 90-90. And then also level up his skills. Those are gonna take a little bit. We'll definitely revisit the Umbral Monument on the Agony difficulty before it rotates out. But need to, these games are they're a marathon, they're not a sprint. I enjoy the slow grind to build characters. We'll have Yvonne to add to the mix here at some point as well. Try her out. Which honestly, Yvonne's probably a reason to invest in Alesh's skills before I invest in Pogranchik's skills, because Yvonne might be a better DPS than Pogranchik. Yeah, part of the stats difference is 6-star versus 5-star for sure. It's